Sports. It's in the game.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a shit about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
And can you believe this? Touchdown!
Never play by the rules, that's I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Ties in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the usher. No, I can't touch you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Boom, sorta, rolling on through the rubber.
Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we called her the rhythm. She called up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. This one taken just inside the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, Goff. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
So they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Flush to his right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now it's Carson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now.
I just did.
Alright. I just started up another game, but after this one, I'm going to get back over that shuffle.
Wilson. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked it up.
Oh, I ain't say shit.
But he was covered
Oh,
quick.
you know.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. sack back
How
in the
about ear
9-yard
hustling and
line.
shit?
The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom
They do the damn
line, they
thing,
wanted
man.
to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
Turn my shit, too.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
You need to shut the hell up.
You hear me?
Shit.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an
Fuck that
interception the
shit.
first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side.
My shit off.
Look, I know defensive backs.
You don't even look like no head knocking nigga.
Loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Not like you, nigga.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to leave
What she do? I do better. Wow. Ugly ass nigga.
Akers, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that.
Fuck
He got
Monica.
6. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp.
She cheated on my nigga Shannon Brown.
This is very sad. I think it's that way.
Yes, he did. They cheated on each other.
They cheated on each other.
Every time.
This one across the 40.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about
Hey,
that?
sis.
Freezing the defense just enough to spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now left side.
And they can't get enough of you, sis. Talk about you all the time.
Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Yeah, I feel you.
Again is gone. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right.
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
It's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. The Seahawks have David Moore back deep. After 1 on EA Sports.
This nigga keep glitching with Aaron Donald. They just let him get away with anything.
They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one. Credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
What's this sunset called? Black Army? What is this? Something.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Wilson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Wilson, and he fires one incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some meat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, he timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Wilson on the keeper. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there.
Turnover on downs.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security #1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down. And
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 47 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
That's not your problem, though. You just do what you're told. Doesn't matter what's right. And all I'm saying, man, is you want to charge.
to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
2nd and 10, Goff again. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Goff throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Looking for Woods that time. 3rd down here. The final shot before break here. Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What do you say? Somebody clash it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Wilson. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down, Seattle.
Here's Carson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd down, Wilson. The LA defense with the snuffing coverage there pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking deep downfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to go for it. It's gone. Believing the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Carson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. They run it with Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the as Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
My sister.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Speak English?
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
What about you?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Airing it out deep for Woods. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank you. Won't regret it. I promise. We gotta do the right thing, right? Be the good person. To get in that bad.
I remember sleeping with my wrist. I remember sleeping.
Take it down like a boss. Standing toes on your feet. I can never take a loss.